The Pennsylvania Immigration Coalition may be moving into a new office.
Perfect.
But the nonprofit has been around for 2 decades.
We are focused on building power in immigrant communities.
It's time for the butterfly.
And making Pennsylvania more welcoming.
We all deserve to be fought for.
On National Constitution Day, they gathered at the National Constitution Center, issuing a challenge to Governor Josh Shapiro.
We have his podium when he's ready to announce how he's going to stop ending collaboration with ICE.
And they just launched a fund called PA Fire.
The Pennsylvania Fund for Immigrant Rights and Equity.
To raise money to expand social services and rapid response work.
Making sure people know their rights as individuals, but also making an emergency plan.
We need the police to ask them for a warrant.
Resistencia en Acción New Jersey is doing the same.
I'm going to make sure everything is done constitutionally.
The nonprofit formed 16 years ago to protect migrant workers.
This is a community of immigrants.
This year, they pivoted to rapid response.
When we started to understand that it was going to be a risk to even be walking the streets.
The group says it has 80 rapid responders trained to document and educate.
People think that there's nothing they can do when ICE shows up at their door. They don't need to talk to anybody. They can seek legal representation.
Every single one of the people that we're helping, none of them have a criminal background.
My life will never be the same after I've seen a 7-year-old zip-tied in this community.
Pastor Eric Cussman says protecting immigrants is in keeping with his Christian faith.
Jesus talked about many times, when you welcome the stranger, you welcome me. This is all in the scriptures.
Where immigrants settle, investment follows.
For Wharton management professor Zeke Hernandez, it's about economics.
Immigration is really central to the success of businesses.
Hernandez is an immigrant of 4 countries.
I was born in the little country of Uruguay.
As a child, his father's work took them to countries in Central and South America. Then, after high school, he was considering the U.S. for college.
An American friend said, "You know, Zeke, if you come, you're going to steal a scholarship and a job and probably a girl from a deserving American." Everything I've learned since then has taught me that didn't come at the expense of anyone. Immigration is win-win.
Last year, he wrote a book called The Truth About Immigration: Why Successful Communities Welcome Newcomers.
This is not a book about how immigration is good for immigrants. This is about how immigration is good for us. And I present just the facts to people. I'm not presenting my opinion, just what the data tells us.
Buongiorno.
He identifies 5 key contributions for a healthy economy.
Investment, innovation, talent, taxes, and consumption.
Immigrants, he says, check all of those boxes.
And so our fiscal future depends a lot on immigrants.
He amassed what he calls a truckload of data to support his thesis.
Immigrants are 80% more likely to start a business.
Gracias.
From the 2-time James Beard finalist chef behind Cantina La Martina in Kensington and La Baja in Ambler,
I became a citizen, and everything I have is thanks to this country.
to Fortune 500 companies.
Nearly half of Fortune 500 were founded by immigrants or the children of immigrants.
When it comes to taxes, he says the average immigrant contributes $250,000 over a 75-year period.
That adds up to over $10 trillion in taxes.
This is our beautiful kitchen.
To help immigrants thrive, there are dozens of organizations. Like Aclamo, founded 48 years ago.
We serve all Montgomery County, from 0 to 100 years old.
In 2020, they purchased a 35,000 square foot church in Norristown.
This is a community center. Have a place for them to relax and to get services too.
Education programs range from a certified early learning center
It is a 4-star, which is very hard to get.
to after-school mentoring classrooms.
We also help our community to apply for jobs, to build a resume,
There is an Aclamo store to teach entrepreneurial skills,
and they love it.
a health and wellness center that will soon include a free preventative care clinic.
We are doing a partnership with Jefferson Hospital.
There is a food pantry for those who are struggling,
We serve around 250 families every other week.
and a senior center for older adults.
We feed them, and everything is for free.
So if you want to just double check the spelling.
For National Citizenship Day, Aclamo hosted a free clinic
This is the first time that we are doing this.
And the current employer is the university.
with volunteer lawyers helping immigrants on the path to citizenship.
It is complicated, and we are helping them to navigate. We provide also citizenship classes here.
As immigration protests grow, there is at least one area of consensus.
We all are very, very aware that our immigration system is broken.
The most recent comprehensive update was the Immigration Act of 1990.
I tell my students that our immigration system is older than the internet, and they freak out, right?
Professor Hernandez believes fixing the system starts with changing perceptions.
What I call the villain versus victim dichotomy.
There is the famous Emma Lazarus poem on the Statue of Liberty.
It has painted immigrants as these needy things that cost us a lot.
And the post-9/11 decision to put immigration under the newly formed Department of Homeland Security.
Which means that we framed immigration as a safety issue.
The data, Hernandez says, is clear.
The group that has the lowest crime rate in America are undocumented immigrants. The next lowest would be immigrants who are here legally. Imagine now if we put immigration under something like Department of Commerce. Our whole signal to the world and to Americans is that immigration is something that will contribute to our economic prosperity.
The U.S. Census shows Pennsylvania's population is shrinking.
We have labor shortages across all sectors.
Immigration advocates argue the best cure for illegal immigration is more legal pathways.
We need more immigrants rather than fewer.